Hi, I'm Parker Davis. I work for AWE. We do digital learning solutions for young children. We're very interested in the pre-K group. We saw lots of child cares, and we were very excited to be invited to Splash and attend Splash to communicate and collaborate with a lot of the folks that you have here. The teachers are on fire for education. It's always fun to be around that group, and I think Frog Street does a great job providing support for that group, and it's fun to be a part of this.
All right, well, it is time to take a moment to recognize a new company who is gracious enough to be a diamond level sponsor for this year's Splash Conference. These people also, like you, have a love for education and for support of young children. Many of you have probably already stopped by their booth in the exhibit hall to introduce yourselves and find out more about AWE. In fact, we have an opportunity right now to learn how AWE can help you successfully introduce education technology to your early learning environment. So let's welcome the Director of Content and Business Development for AWE right now, Mr. Parker Davis.
How is everybody? Nice break. I'm getting to follow Sean. That's a perfect spot in the rotation for me. We are really excited to be here. I do work for AWE. We basically design and deliver digital learning edge solutions for young children pre-K to 3. And when I say pre-K to 3, I don't mean we have a couple of products that reach down to pre-K to 3. I mean we are solely focused on pre-K to 3. Because like all of you, we believe that collectively as a group, if we don't really get it right at pre-K and K, that the daunting task of educating our young children is basically impossible as you go forward. So here's a little video about what we do and who we are, and then I'll have a couple more words for you. Thanks a lot.
Learning is as natural to a child as breathing. Children are constantly exploring, experimenting, and discovering because everything they encounter is new. And what's remarkable is that you don't have to force children to learn, you just have to facilitate learning by placing them in the right conditions. Over 100 years ago, we found efficient ways to mass-produce products in what we called the Industrial Revolution. Using many of the same methods, we created the public education system with the hope of making education widely available to everyone. It's no wonder why our schools have factory-like conditions. Teachers and school administrators are treated like foremen who have little to no say in the tasks they prescribe and what standards must be met. Children move from one task to another like an assembly line, expected to learn the same things the same way as everyone else. And this disregards their unique abilities, interests, and learning styles. Unfortunately, we continue to use this counterintuitive system today. But there have been people who understood this and fought for things like blended learning, which would allow children to use technology as a tool to aid self-discovery. So schools invested in things like tablets and computers, only to find they were difficult to use, it was hard to get key data, and they lacked good content. And so, most of them ended up in closets, which is exactly why AWE exists, to change the learning landscape by creating the best all-in-one digital tools to engage and inspire young learners. They have strategically targeted early education because they know that a good foundation provides the groundwork for lifelong learning. In AWE's blended learning environments, passive learners become active ones because they can engage in ways that are most natural and beneficial for them. AWE solutions allow for all types of instruction methods, prescriptive, collaborative, and explorative, which empowers children to learn and teachers to facilitate personalized learning. And the best part is, children love it. The content is extensive and diverse and spans across all subject areas. And AWE makes it incredibly easy to track each child's learning, which means children aren't the only ones who love it. Teachers, administrators, and parents will too. Thanks to AWE, we can start making the changes that our young learners deserve. Contact AWE to learn more about their solutions and how they can be incorporated into your community.
Y'all are all probably sitting out there thinking, you know, that last classroom looks a whole lot like my classroom. That first factory thing, I don't know what that is. And you're right, because frankly, you guys are in the vanguard. That's why you're here. You're here because you're the movers and the shakers. You're the difference makers. And essentially, you guys are here because you understand how important it is to reach these children. And I was probably never more aware of this than when I went to a breakout with Christy Gonzalez yesterday, a breakout session on digital technology. She did an amazing job, and walking out of there, it occurred to me once again that, you know, all you need to do to realize the power of digital tools and education and their potential is watch an 18-month-old figure out seamlessly how to navigate around on a smartphone. And it's pretty much any 18-month-old. It's not special 18-month-olds. So you realize that in the classroom, technology can be an incredible enabler if it's implemented properly. So, you know, it can do things like allow you guys to really personalize instruction for every one of your students. It can give you data feedback and tell you invaluable things about granularly where your students are strong and weak and what their learning styles are. But implemented poorly, it actually slows you down. And not only does technology in the classroom implemented poorly oftentimes not work at all, but other times it requires so much intervention on your part that it's a daily headache for you and a hindrance. That's not the way it's supposed to be. It's supposed to help you. You're supposed to be able to leverage it. It's not supposed to slow you down. That's where we come in. That's our entire purpose, is to make your lives easier and to help you. Our job is to make your jobs easier. So whether it's our flagship SLC product line, which basically has all of the different subject areas and facilitates prescriptive learning and personalized instruction across all the major subject areas, and has an incredibly robust progress tracking suite that tells you everything you need to know about where that child is and what they've done, and it's all tied to Common Core standards, whether it's that product or our ELF Child Safe browser that provides customized, secure internet browsing for young children, or our online suite of assessments, or ESL, ELL, or special needs products. We have a wide array of solutions to make your lives easier, make your experience in the classroom a little more efficient, and hopefully to engage your children. That's our sole purpose. So without further ado, thank you very much, Ron, Jay, Sharon, everybody at the Frog Street team. It's been incredible to be part of this, to watch the excitement, the energy, the power, and thanks to all of you, because you are doing something no less important than literally empowering the future of both this country and the world. So keep doing what you're doing, because there is absolutely no calling that's more critical. Thank you.